And believe it or not, there's yet another insane journey awaiting this aging adventurer. After losing the election, Roosevelt sought one final test, an expedition down an uncharted Amazon tributary known as the River of Doubt. The journey could only be dangerous, exhausting, and possibly fatal. In fact, he was warned not to go, but adventure for Roosevelt was proof of relevance, which he needed or wanted. The 6-month-long expedition, co-led by Brazilian legend Colonel Candido Rondon and ex-President Roosevelt, quickly became a nightmare. Torrential rains, near vertical riverbanks, rapids that literally smashed their canoes to pieces, starvation, disease, and insects that burrowed into flesh turned progress into survival. Roosevelt himself was ravaged by malaria, infection, and an untreated leg wound that became gangrenous. At his weakest moment, delirious and burning with fever, he realized he was slowing the men down and putting them at risk. True to the code he had lived by his entire life, he told them to leave him behind, to save themselves and finish the journey without him. But there was one man who refused to give up, his son Kermit Roosevelt, who had already proven himself under fire, strong, steady, and resourceful, and now he made a quiet, unyielding decision on his own. He would not abandon his father. Against orders, against logic, Kermit stayed, rationed food, helped Roosevelt move, and quietly, literally carried him through stretches of the jungle. Without his son's determination, Roosevelt would have died in the Amazon jungle. The dangers did not end with disease and terrain. One member of the expedition murdered another in cold blood, then fled into the jungle, forcing the party to push on, knowing there was a killer on the loose somewhere behind them. When they finally emerged months later, the River of Doubt had been mapped, its existence confirmed for the world. Roosevelt returned permanently weakened, having lost weight, strength, and years off his life. He later admitted the expedition shortened his lifespan, but it also revealed something essential. Even diminished by age, Roosevelt remained what he had always been, a man who sought meaning in hardship, who placed responsibility above pride, and who, when faced with death, chose not glory but duty. The River of Doubt was not his final triumph, it was his final test, survived not by force of will alone, but by trust in the next generation to carry him home.